Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail on this fabulous Tuesday, December 28th edition. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor. Roads are nice and slippery this morning, so if you are getting out there, just give yourself a little bit of extra travel time so that you and everyone around you is nice and safe. I'm one of your hosts for today, Maddie Evans, alongside Kevin Shields. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. It's still snowing. Can you believe it? I got up today and I go, yeah.
I know, I'm struggling to keep my mask up because I'm smiling so big under it with all the snow.
It's amazing. Got up today and went out, and it's like it's still coming down. I snowblowed my driveway because I hadn't been home in a while. So I had to get out there and get out the snowblower last night and was snowblowing my driveway. And I live at about 7,500 feet. And an interesting thing, as I was going through, you can literally see, even at 7,500 feet, the layers of snow that have come down. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when they start talking about avalanche, and yesterday they shut down I-70 for a little bit for avalanche mitigation, you know why. Obviously, at those higher elevations, those layers are just even more intense. And with the heavy snow that we got a couple days ago, that just adds insult to injury when it comes to avalanche danger. So they're probably going to be working on those highways a little bit more to try to mitigate that avalanche, because we remember a couple years ago or last year, just it was horrible.
It was taking over the roads. Well, and especially right now, if you're going to get out and do any backcountry skiing, really make sure that you're nice and prepared and that you're going to an area where it's safe, only because it's such a high risk right now. As Kevin said, that heavier snow, and now that we're in those cooler temperatures, it's freezing, and now we're getting that lighter snow on top of it, and you can see exactly where it's going to break and how big that break is. I've seen a lot of pictures of just mini avalanche slides right off of the side of hiking trails. So just be so cautious if you're getting out there to do anything of that sort.
Yeah, they're saying 30-degree pitch is kind of what you want to be wary of. Nothing more than that, because at that level, with the amount of snowfall that we've received, it's gonna have a tendency to come down. So just be very careful, whether you're snowshoeing, whether you're just backcountry skiing, what you're doing. So be cautious, be careful, and if you are going to go out, which we recommend you don't, make sure you tell a friend, you have all your avalanche gear with you, and be prepared.
Yeah, do not try and go out there if you've not taken any avalanche classes. You just need to be so safe, and especially right now. And you just need to be safe too, getting on the roads. Like, I fell last week. You just need to be careful.
You did. You went down.
Yeah, you just need to be super careful out there. But as you're getting out to do stuff, there's so many great things to do in the valley right now.
Lots of things still going on.
Yes. Right now, you can still go enjoy the magic of lights in Vail, which this is absolutely incredible, but the last day for it is January 2nd. This is so beautiful, 500,000 lights, just something you want to participate in.
Yeah, I spoke yesterday on the show about how now with more snowfall, it allows those lights to illuminate even more. And you can see the photographs up there that are beautiful, but it just doesn't do it justice the way it looks right now with all the new snowfall. So get out there. There's only a few more days left. January 2nd, like you said, is the last day. So go online, get some tickets, and experience that. It's a fun date night. It's a great family night, whatever you're up for, but it's very beautiful.
This is a date night that has definitely taken its course here, as 3 people have gotten engaged successfully at Magic of Lights.
Not from here.
Not from here. Yeah, some wonderful guests, some nice people visiting, and then of course tonight at the Vail Performing Arts Center.
Kevin Nealon, my favorite. I'm so excited. Maddie's going to go with me, I think, as long as I behave myself through the rest of the show. That's kind of the lure on it. I've got to behave myself. So make sure if you're going to the Vail Arts Center, you take your proof of vaccination, and you're going to have to wear a mask. And you can see me sitting here playing with my mask because it's brand new. Maddie brought us in these beautiful brand new masks, and I got to get mine fully adjusted. But make sure you've got your mask, have your proof of vaccination. It's going to be a wonderful show. And they've got quite a lineup coming this winter. It's going to be one show after another show. I was speaking with Tess up there. We were talking about housing and how we're trying to get all their performers in. And she said they just keep booking things. So keep checking that website, VPAC.
Yeah, and we're going to just give a nice little tease on what we're giving away today. We're giving away a set of tickets, 2 tickets to the Vail Performing Arts Center show on Wednesday, the Doo-Wop Project. So if you're still
The Doo-Wop Project.
Yeah, the holiday harmony. So if you're looking for something great to do as a kind of perfect date night, this is one that you're not going to want to miss, and it's going to be a super fun show. 2 tickets to that coming up later in the show, and all you have to do is call to win.
That's right. So coming up, one of my favorite activities, it only comes every 4 years. The Olympics, every 4 years. 8 years on the Winter Olympics coming up. I was in Sochi during the last Olympics, so we're excited to have that coming. And I was, yesterday had heard Michaela Schifrin tested positive for COVID. She went out on her Facebook and went out on social media and said she's feeling well, but she's having to drop out of the event over in Austria. And she is leading the World Cup points by 115 right now.
Wow.
And so this is going to not really help her. She's probably not going to get the World Championship this year, World Cup Championship. Sofia Gogea, she's going to probably get it, but it's not over. She is so strong. Sofia is so strong in those downhill components that the point structure is if you win, it's 100 points. So 115 points. Michaela's not even going to race, so we'll see what happens.
We're sending Michaela all of our good and healing vibes right now so that she can get back out onto the snow very quickly. Now, really quickly, the only last thing that I want to mention before we take a break and take a look at that local weather forecast is, do you know what today's national holiday is?
What is it, Maddie?
National Chocolate Candy Day. Also, National Call a Friend Day and National Short Film Day, which if you have been looking for some good shorts to watch, any of the Disney ones that have been released in the last 2 years, the shorts are so good. I mean, they had one of them, I want to say last Christmas, that I watched with my little brothers and cried.
You cried?
Yeah.
Because it was so good.
Because it was so good. So make sure that you enjoy all of these great holidays today. I know that I'm going to indulge in the National Chocolate Day. And we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast and see how much snow we're calling for. And then you're going to give us a look at the lens of the day. So we've got so much more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Good morning, Vail.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
This is a live shot from Lion's Head Village, and you can see that gondola is starting to turn those beautiful Christmas lights up in full force. So if you are getting out, just make sure that you take a minute to stop and really embrace your surroundings, only because there's no bad place. Anywhere in Eagle County, you can literally stop and smell the roses, but just like take in the scenery all around you. It's so beautiful here. Throughout the course of today, we will see those temperatures warm up. 22 degrees is the high, a 60% chance of snow throughout the course of today. There's going to be more snow showers before noon. So if you are getting on those roadways, just be nice and cautious. And if you're getting out there to maybe ski or ride, be prepared for some new snowfall. As we take a look overnight tonight, those temperatures will cool down quite a bit. 10 degrees is the low, an 80% chance of snowfall throughout the course of this evening. So if you are going to get up tomorrow, maybe to get out there and enjoy that fresh new powder, also make sure you're nice and slow on those roads tomorrow. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver just slightly warmer, 39 degrees. Looks like they're expecting a 25% chance of precipitation down there. 22 degrees in Vail, 25 degrees in Avon, 26 degrees in Eagle. High chances of precipitation throughout all of Eagle County, really bringing that moisture our way. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting another 60% chance of precipitation, 80 on Thursday, 70 on Friday, 40 on Saturday, and then we're going to take a break from some snowfall, maybe see some sunshine on Sunday, which I love the snowfall, and I'm very happy it's here, but I think that everyone could use a nice little refresh on some vitamin D. We want to thank Lamina for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great gift or maybe some fashionable pieces to wear on New Year's, this is the place to go. Or maybe you just want to redecorate your house. Now, we do want to mention that if you are getting out on the roadways, there's some great resources for you. So that way you can see exactly what's taking place on I-70 and see those cameras, allowing you to just be a little bit more in the know before you start going anywhere. I used this as a great resource yesterday. When I was driving from Utah to Vail, I put in my destination from point A to point B and checked those cameras along the way, just knowing that I was going to be maybe slowing down in certain areas and preparing myself for what was to come. So make sure that you check out any of these great sites or even these great hotlines. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to check in with Kevin for what goggle lens to wear today.
Good morning, Vail.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Located in the heart of Vail Village near the Covered Bridge, Blitz Boutique is a well-known women's boutique that offers customers a place to find unique and timeless fashion pieces. Whether you're looking for a gift to give or a gown to wear, Blitz Boutique has something for everyone to buy and love.
Welcome to Skipper and Scout, a place for modern kids to celebrate everything cool about being a kid. You will find us at the crossroads of fun and function, of worldly and Colorado, and of sugar and spice and everything nice. Come by and see us next to the Austria House and across from the Vail Village parking garage. Our store is filled with the latest fashions and all of your holiday needs this season.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Good morning, Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and remember there's more for you on 92. Maddie just did the weather, and it looks like there's just about everything out there, all of the different elements, everything that's going on. So what are you going to do when you get out on the slopes? What are you going to ski with? How are you going to protect yourself and take advantage of the optimal snowfall that we've got? Well, the experts at Eyepieces of Vail and Anon have got the solution for you. Now today, it's all about the ladies. And what we have here is the WM1 from Anon. And this has a lot of the same technology as all of the other goggles, but this one is a little bit different. It's built a little bit smaller, so it fits inside the helmet. The last thing you want is that gaper gap on the top of your helmet. You want your goggles to fit nice and close, seal up around your helmet so it helps prevent the goggles from fogging up and as you ski. So the technology on this wonderful lens and goggle is the MFI, so that magnetic face mask integration. So you're out there and you're skiing and it's windy, and then all of a sudden on Sunday, as Maddie pointed out, we're gonna get some sunshine. You don't need this anymore. So you take it off, roll it up, put it in your pocket, and you just got your goggles going. But wait, that's not all. The lenses are also magnetic as well. So you're out there, you're skiing, you want to change your lens. It is just as simple as popping one out, putting the new one right back in, and you're ready to go. Both of these lenses have perceived technology. And what perceived technology is it really lights up your line, your run. You can see the imperfections in your snow, but also from a peripheral standpoint, you can see skiers on either side of you to make your skiing experience much, much more safer. So this is the Anon WM1. You can get it Eyepieces of Vail. That's eyepiecesofvail.com if you want to go online, check out what they've got in the store, and also one of their 6 convenient locations around you here in the Valley. So wherever you're at, visiting here in the Valley, there's a convenient location for you to come in, check out their inventory, and leave with something that is going to enhance your skiing or riding abilities. That's the Anon WM1 Eyepieces of Vail, eyepiecesofvail.com. Go in, check it out, get yourself a new set of goggles, and have a blast out on the slopes. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
The Scoreboard is our sports show here in the Vail Valley, and it's covering everything from local sports, like the Vail Yetis hockey to high school sports and so much more. And something that we just started doing on there is the Coach's Corner, allowing us to chat with a coach in depth about what they're anticipating for the upcoming season, where they see their strengths, where they see their weaknesses, and so much more, especially as kind of the roller coaster of last year with the games kind of being canceled, then shifted and changed, and then kind of the unpredictability of this year too. And so it's really cool to get an inside dive at those coaches' brains and exactly what they anticipate coming. We want to say that we're going to show you a Coach's Corner. It's from last week's episode of The Scoreboard, and we just aired this week's episode of The Scoreboard last night at 6 p.m., but if you didn't catch it there, you can catch it on our YouTube channel as it will go up tonight at 6 p.m. And this week's episode is all about Nordic skiing. Now, I know I've done a little bit of Nordic skiing, and I think it's so intense and so difficult and so challenging, only because it's such an endurance sport that these athletes are absolutely insane and so up and coming that it's really exciting to see their journeys. And so make sure that you check out this week's episode, but we're going to take it back to last week for just a minute and take a look at this Coach's Corner. So let's check in and see exactly how the season is going to shape up.
Continuing our look at various Eagle County high school sports here, I wanted to take a deep dive into Vail Christian basketball. So I came on down to Vail Christian campus. I'm joined now by head coach Sheldon Coons of 21-year fame, right, Sheldon?
Yeah, that's right. This is year 22.
Oh my gosh, man. Well, congratulations on that heck of a tenure, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for coming down and asking about Vail Christian basketball.
Yeah, you guys, starting this season off, I'm kind of seeing a bit of a roller coaster in terms of the games, where you got your first victory, took a loss, victory, loss. What are you talking about in the locker room to maybe steady the boys going into Meeker tonight?
Yeah, it's early season, so it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride for us, win-loss. But consistency, really, and consistency in games, but also in practice. We had an intense week of practice this week preparing for Meeker tonight. So we're hoping that consistency through the 5 days of practice we can carry over into each game.
Okay. Any sort of change up the strategies going into Meeker, or are you going to kind of stick with the same game plan, like not in panic mode quite yet?
Oh no, we're definitely not in panic mode. We are going to change our lineup a little bit tonight and play a little smaller than we typically do, just because we're looking for a full court press to maybe generate some stops on defense, but generate some easy offense with some steals that we can turn into the layup. So that's one minor change we're making tonight. But we have all 5 guys, starters back from last year, and no one left in graduation last year. So we're not panicked. We know each other well. We had a few lagging football injuries that kind of hampered us a little bit, and those are kind of healing up. So we feel like we're about to hit our stride.
How much of that is a challenge with the cross-sport athletes? You see it so much up here in high school. Is that a typical thing in basketball because you're always coming off the back of football season?
Right, that can be normal because football is such a physical sport that, we've had some of that stuff over the years. But I love the fact that our guys play multiple different sports. If they play football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and run track or whatever else in the spring, soccer, I think it's great. It's better for them athletically. You do have to deal with a few injuries maybe here and there, but all in all, I think it's good.
Yeah, it's got to be great for team cohesion to have that similar character and similar voices between the sports.
Absolutely, yeah. And a lot of things translate from sport to sport. Like, basketball is its own sport, but things they do on the soccer field or on the football field definitely translate to basketball as well.
Yeah. So looking ahead to this year, we got a big break, which is normal for high school sports. Is there anything that you're doing consistently year after year to keep their heads in the game, or is it just relax, don't think about it, and we'll pick up with a hard practice again?
Well, yeah, we have our last game of December tonight, and we don't play again until January 7th, I think. So that's like 3 weeks from tonight is our next game. It's nice to have a break for them mentally, especially, academically. They've been, they've had a tough semester. Mm-hmm. So it'll be nice for them to have a break mentally, but physically as well, with football and now basketball. But we'll do plenty of open gyms. So we don't make it mandatory practice over break, but we'll be in the gym 6, 7, 8 times as CHASA allows. Yeah. And we'll we won't be rusty when we come back in January.
Any specific rivals once we get into January, February, the meat of the season for people to look forward to?
Well, yeah, that's one thing. Our first 4 games that we're 2-2 right now, they've all been non-conference games, but tonight with Meeker starts league play, and we're pretty much in league play for the rest of the year with the exception of a handful of games. So Vail Mountain School has been a rival over the years. Sirocco has been a rival for sure. We definitely get up for that game. And tonight's game against Meeker, they're not so much a rival, but they've really been the class of our league for the last 20 years. They're the biggest school in our league. So it's a really good measuring stick for us tonight, knowing where we'll kind of fit into our league moving forward. Yeah.
Does that, them being a bigger school, is that playing into altering your lineup and wanting to get a bit of a faster, more push of a squad going?
Yeah, you know, they're Meeker, they're tough kids, they're physical, and so I feel like we maybe want to speed the game up a little bit to maybe so they can't slow it down and be so physical that they'll have to chase us around a little bit, and that won't fit into what their game plan.
Yeah. Well, excellent, Sheldon. Looking forward to covering the Saints this year. You guys have a wonderful basketball program and hoping for big things from you.
Thank you so much for coming down and learning a little bit about our program and Team Together. That's our slogan.
Absolutely. Big high five, Sheldon.
All right.
Thank you for joining me, and thank you for tuning in to The Scoreboard. We'll have plenty more on your Vail Christian Saints coming up soon.
Good morning, Vail.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Winter Weather Center, and let's take a look at what's going on in that local weather today. This morning when you get up, it's going to be about 12 degrees, a high today of only 22 degrees. We've got some light snow showers happening right now. That's going to continue probably till around noon, and then 60% chance of snow. So we'll see what happens after that noon time, if the snow continues or not, and then we'll look at that forecast for the rest of the week, see if it's going to continue throughout the week. But right now, looking at that wind, it's not as gusty as it was yesterday. We've still got 10 to 15 miles an hour winds, so be careful out there. It can make the visibility on the roadways a little sketchy. So slow down, take your time, and get to where you need to be safely. Tonight, it's going to be a low of 10 degrees. Again, tonight, chance of 80% chance of snowfall tonight, so it's going to continue. The hits just keep on coming. Looking into the I-70 corridor, we're going to zero down, and we're going to see the cooler temperatures kind of stay consistent throughout the valley. 26 degrees in Eagle, 25 in Avon, 22 degrees in Vail. A lot of snowfall still coming down in Denver, just a little bit warmer at 39 degrees, but still cooler than normal temperatures to keep that snowfall coming. So over the next 5 days, what we've got: Wednesday, snowfall; Thursday, more snowfall. Those temperatures are going to remain fairly consistent, 22 degrees, 29 degrees, more snow on Friday and Saturday. But look at Sunday, it looks like it could be a beautiful bluebird day. Now, with all the snowfall that's coming in, there's a lot of changes on the mountain with terrain and snowfall accumulation. So we're going to check over with Maddie and kind of see what's happening up there on the mountain. Maddie?
Oh man, I'm really excited about all the new snowfall and the opening of terrain, only because there's exciting things taking place. Vail is definitely becoming more and more open by the day. There's so many great places you can go and enjoy. Chair 10 is now open, and I was looking at all of these pictures. Obviously, I've been in Utah enjoying some family time over the holidays, and Chair 10 being open in Vail has given so much more terrain, and people were taking the absolute most incredible powder laps over the course of the last couple of days. 3 inches of snowfall in the last 24 hours, a 41-inch base depth, and then there's 44% of open terrain right now. So if you are getting out on Vail, there's quite a bit of open terrain. 141 trails are open, 18 lifts are open. The chairlifts are spinning from 8:30 to 4 p.m. So if you are getting out there to enjoy Vail, you've got options for days. Now, as we make our way over to Beaver Creek has gotten just a little bit less snow, 2 inches of snow over the last 48 hours, 41-inch base depth, and then 41% of their terrain is open. 70 trails are open, 18 lifts are open. And remember, Beaver Creek's got a really fun expansion taking place here soon. So the more snowfall we see come in, the sooner those are guaranteed to open. I know I'm really excited for McCoy Park and everything that it has to offer. It's going to be beginner to intermediate terrain, and they're going to be beautiful groomed glades. And if you've not been to McCoy Park or just seen it from the top, I mean, it's going to be in such a great area. So make sure that you get up and you check out both Vail and Beaver Creek, only because, I mean, there's nothing better than a nice ski day. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got the Town of Vail Police joining us in the studio, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Feed your future. City Market is now hiring. We're fresh for everyone, and that means being there for everyone. Join our fresh team and fill your plate with perks like next day pay, flexible scheduling, tuition reimbursement, competitive wages and benefits, plus discounts on all of our brands and programs, and resources to support your health, mind, and body. Please join our team. Apply today and feed your future.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and we welcome all the visitors here to the Valley as much as we value the locals that tune in every day. I'm sitting here next to Chris Botkins with the Vail Police Department, who always comes in and gives us some great safety tips and offers up some good information and guidance when it comes to the holiday seasons and the roadways and everything happening in the community. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good.
Good. You have had probably a busy week. I know you just came back from vacation.
Yep.
But we've got New Year's Eve just around the corner. So what kind of things are we anticipating for the holiday?
Well, obviously it's going to be a busy night. It's going to be a busy weekend. I believe all the hotels are just about full, so there's going to be a lot of visitors and people in town trying to celebrate, and we want everybody to have a good time. Of course, the new mask mandate came into effect, so everybody should be prepared for that. Any kind of indoor space, you're required to wear a mask. So everybody should be prepared for that. But I want to have everybody have a good time on New Year's Eve and enjoy themselves. But the biggest thing is make sure you get home safe. A lot of ways you can do that. Make sure the biggest thing is just to have a plan, whether it's going to be to take a bus, take a taxi, or any kind of the rideshare programs. Just make sure you have a plan. Stay with the group that you came with to make sure that everybody gets home safely at the end of the night.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. Have that kind of buddy system. If you go out with a group, everybody needs to take that mental note of who's there and who's not. So if someone does get lost, they can go find them before it's too late.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the visitors that are coming in from out of town are typically here. They come from bigger cities or areas where Ubers and Lyfts and things like that are a little more readily available. Here, that's maybe not the case. So like you said, get a plan and stick to it. We do have different taxi companies here, and so it's probably best call them up, try to get something set up for the night before, or even better, if you've got someone you can designate as a designated driver to make sure that everybody gets around, has a safe time, and you've got that one person that's being the responsible one, maybe let that person celebrate on New Year's Day.
Exactly. That's always the best plan. And one thing to point out too is that if you have a designated driver and those plans change for whatever reason during the night and you have to leave your car in the parking structures in Vail, just let the attendant know when you're pulling out in the morning that, we had too much to drink last night, we didn't want to drive last night. And more than likely, they're going to let that overnight parking fee go. They're going to take care of that for you. That's one way we can encourage not drinking and driving. The last thing we want is somebody getting a DUI, get into an accident, somebody get hurt or anything like that. So just let the attendant know, and they're going to take care of that overnight parking fee.
Yeah, and that's amazing that the town of Vail is going to do that. That's a great thing. But even if they do have to pay that overnight fee somewhere else, that's a whole heck of a lot cheaper than dealing with an injury or a DUI if that happens.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Good. So what other things is happening over in the Vail Police Department?
Well, we've had a few thefts going on, kind of the typical thefts that are a few ski thefts here and there. We've had a couple car break-ins, which is another thing to bring up. Even though your car is parked in the parking structure or somewhere, sometimes on the front end road, make sure you're locking that stuff up. Don't leave any valuables in the car or anything like that. Most of the thefts that we're having from vehicles are actually from unlocked cars, which seems like a simple step, but sometimes you forget or you think we live in a crime-free area when that's just not the case. We have so many people coming into town and so many visitors that we just don't want that stuff to happen. So lock your car up, lock your ski racks up on the top of your cars, make sure that that's all good and secure. Don't leave those valuables in the car, and we should have a good, safe holiday.
Yeah, and the ski racks is something very important to pay attention to. I don't know how many times I'm going down the road and I see somebody where the ski rack is coming up.
Yes.
And so even if you're not stopped and locking it in, make sure it's locked down before you get on the highway, because the last thing you want is those skis flying off and then they're going to be a fixture of the side of I-70.
Oh, yeah, or hitting another car and causing an accident
Right.
or something like that. So,
Right.
yeah.
So be very mindful of that. I don't know how many times I've seen that happen.
Yes.
So,
I had the
good.
same thing happen to me yesterday. So
Oh,
just
my
watching the same
gosh.
thing happen. So.
My gosh. Now, is there a way that people can still register their skis or snowboards?
Absolutely. You can register them online at vailgov.com, and you go to the police department, and there's a section there. You can click on that, fill on the online form. It's really, really simple, only a few required fields. They can still get that stuff registered. Same thing with bicycles or anything like that. So
Nice. Now, with all the mask mandates and the things that are happening, that adds one more element to everything I'm sure that the officers have to deal with.
Yeah.
What is exactly the role of the police department in the mask mandate, enforcing, gentle reminders? How is that handled through the police department?
Basically, we're taking a more of a reactionary stance. So we're not going to be proactively going out there and, you know, we'll have little reminders on the street when we see somebody going into a restaurant, hey, don't forget to do that, or something like that. But we're not going to go out there, you know, we're not the mask police. We're not going to be going out there. We'll respond to calls if somebody makes a complaint or something like that. Always going to give somebody a warning first. More than likely, what the calls that we're getting now is one person harassing another person about not wearing a mask.
Got it.
We've had several of those, and a couple people have gotten in trouble for mostly the harasser, not the person not wearing the mask. So that's kind of the stuff we're dealing with at this point.
Yeah, and I think it's probably important to realize you can't take the mask mandate out on someone that's working in a store or even the police department. It's something that's come down from the county, and it was done for a reason, because they work analytically on the amount of cases that we're seeing, how the hospitals are reacting to this.
Exactly.
And so it's a measure that's trying to protect all of us. Whether you believe in the mask, whether you believe in vaccine, it's irrelevant at this point. We're doing our best. We're trying to protect everybody. So mandates are in effect just to help protect all of us. So just appreciate everything everybody can do on making sure that we adhere to those.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. And we talk a lot about the winter weather, the highways, the stopping. What's your best advice right now with the roads the way they are?
Slow down.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest thing. And understand, you know, when the winter conditions are like this, the pass is going to close for a variety of reasons, whether it's accidents or just safety, that it's just not passable at the time. So be patient out there. Be patient with all the other drivers that may not be used to this snowy weather, may not be prepared for this snowy weather. And, you know, just use as much caution as you possibly can. When that pass does close, please be friendly to those officers that are sitting out on the street, that are trying to direct traffic and stuff, because it's not their fault. Generally speaking, they didn't make the call, and they're the ones standing out on the street in the traffic, in the low light, in the bad conditions. So they're really in a lot of danger. It's probably the most dangerous thing that we do on a regular basis. So be nice to those guys. Say thank you.
Well, great tips, great information. Happy holidays, Chris.
Thank you.
Tell everybody down at the station happy holidays, and we
I will do that.
appreciate them tuning in and all the tips that you bring here to TV8 and all of our viewers.
Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me on my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, this is Maddie Evans with TV8's Good Morning Vail, and we're excited to be bringing you the best in local content 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're celebrating our guests with TV8's 2021 Watch and Win Extravaganza. Tune in live to the show to make sure that you've got a chance to win some great prizes, or check out our social media for a sneak peek of the fabulous prizes and sponsors. From everyone here at TV8, we want to wish you a happy holiday season, and remember, there's more for you on 92.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
This is my favorite time of the morning.
You know, I just love, it's the holiday season. We just love giving stuff away.
We're giving things away.
And the gift we have to give today is a perfect date night.
Yeah, if you're looking for something fun to do this week as a good date night, something a little more, I would say intimate, personal, to get out there and enjoy some music, the Doo-Wop Project, tomorrow night. You're not going to want to miss it. It's Holidays in Harmony. This group is absolutely incredible, and we're giving 2 tickets away. So all you have to do to win these tickets is call us.
Just call us. And I've seen them before. What a show. The stage presence, the music, everything that goes along with this. The Doo-Wop Project really brings it home and hits the heart of the holidays and is a great addition to the Villar Performing Arts Center.
This is a place you want to go, so call the number on the screen right now, 970-628-9881, and that's all you have to do to win these fabulous tickets to go enjoy. The Villar Center is such an incredible venue. There's not a bad seat in the house. It doesn't matter where you're sitting. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have a beautiful scene, and it's going to be absolutely the most fun.
Yeah, yesterday our winner was all the way from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I no more got the phone number out that the phone started ringing. So I'm sure I just heard it ringing out there as soon as you brought up the phone number. So we'll see, we'll come back and see who that lucky winner is.
We're going to continue our Watch and Wins through the 31st, the TV8 2021 Watch and Win Extravaganza. It's here, it's taking place, and if you want to see what we're giving away as a sneak peek before we give it away, we announce it every day on our social media channels the day before.
Yeah, put that speed dial number into your phone because you can look and see which package you want, and they just keep getting better and better.
I mean, I can't tell you what we're doing yet for Friday. You can find out on Thursday by following us on Instagram at TV8Vail, Colorado, or you can find us on Facebook at TV8Vail. I mean, Fridays is so exciting that I'm like kind of sad I'm not allowed to win it. And I say that about a lot of things, but oh man, is this one good.
I can't wait. This is going to be good.
I can't wait either. Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got so much more Good Morning Vail to bring you for this Tuesday edition.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, hello, friends. Eric Stundblad here from the Scoreboard. If you're looking for the best place to catch all the updates on your Eagle County sports, well, that's right here on TV8 on the Scoreboard or thescoreboardnation.com. We're bringing you the Battle Mountain Huskies, Eagle Valley Devils, Vail Mountain School Gore Rangers, and your Vail Yeti hockey team, plus plenty more here on the Scoreboard.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Years of photography I took, God. This is a live shot of the covered bridge in Vail. You can see the gondola there spinning as well. Maybe some snow blowing still taking place on some of the runs, although we are expecting some more snowfall throughout the course of today. Earlier in today and then later into this evening, we will see that snowfall. Temperatures this morning slightly chillier, 12 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 22 degrees. 60% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. Like I said, those snow showers really taking place before that 12 o'clock hour. As we take a look at Vail overnight, we will see those temperatures decrease quite a bit. 10 degrees is the low tonight. An 80% chance of snowfall throughout the course of this evening as well. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver slightly warmer, 39 degrees. 25% chance of precipitation down there. They might see a break in the cloud coverage and see a little bit of sunshine coming their way. 22 degrees in Vail, 25 degrees in Avon, 26 degrees in Eagle. That chance of precipitation happening throughout all of Eagle County, which is absolutely incredible because last week we saw some heavy snowfall. This week we're seeing that lighter snowfall, that more air-induced snow, which is so wonderful because it's nice, light, and fluffy. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we're expecting another 60% chance of precipitation, 80% chance on Thursday, 70% chance on Friday. That chance decreasing by Saturday to 40%, and then by Sunday maybe we'll see that sunshine come out. You can see those temperatures staying nice and chilly, even those evening lows getting pretty brisk, -2 degrees on Saturday. That's when we're going to see that inversion roll out and that sunshine come, and that's when we'll start to see those temperatures cool down quite a bit more. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Good morning, Vail.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach. I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation. Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation. I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Located in the heart of Vail Village near the Covered Bridge, Blitz Boutique is a well-known women's boutique that offers customers a place to find unique and timeless fashion pieces. Whether you're looking for a gift to give or a gown to wear, Blitz Boutique has something for everyone to buy and love.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Good morning, Vail.
As we've been talking about so many great things taking place around the valley, one of my favorites that's happening right now is One Book, One Valley, brought to you by the Vail Public Library. And I'm sitting here with Lori Barnes, who's got all the information and so much more about what's taking place at the library right now. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for being here this morning.
Yeah, it was a little rough, but here we are. Yeah, we're
I
good.
know. We're happy you made it nice and safe.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
That's the important part.
Absolutely.
Roads are a little bit scary this morning. Slow
Roads-
down, everyone.
I know, you got to slow down, and so long as everybody is conscious. I came from Gypsum, and people were being smart, so it's good.
Good.
Yep.
Good. And right now, we're a couple weeks into One Book, One Valley, which it's an incredible book. I just finished the book that I was reading, and so now I'm ready to pick up Tall Grass and start that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sandra Dallas is a Colorado author. She's also a New York Times best-selling author, and she wrote Tall Grass in 2007. It's based on the Amache, the actual National Historic Landmark called Amache, which was a Japanese internment camp back in the World War II era. This is back when Franklin D. Roosevelt was our president, and he had to make a very difficult decision after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. They were just nervous about Japanese Americans and people coming over from Japan and thinking that, we better establish these internment camps and keep the people clustered. Maybe it wasn't the best decision, but it was a decision. And so Sandra Dallas actually saw Amache back in 1961. She was on a pheasant hunting trip, and so she visited it, but it wasn't until many years later that she decided that she'd like to write a book about it. And the story is part history, it's historic fiction, and it's a thriller. And it takes place through the eyes and the voice of a 13-year-old girl. Her name is Rennie Stroud, and she's Caucasian. But her and her family live right next door to Amache, which is called Tall Grass in the novel. So it really is an exciting read, and it gets you into that history. It gets you into family life drama. As I said, history, thriller. So please pick it up. The library's copies are going out on the shelf this week. We received them in from the publisher, getting them processed and out and available for people. But don't forget the downloadable resources we have. If you go to Hoopla and Overdrive, which is also called Libby, you can download the ebook, you can download the e-audiobook, and anything that's available through Hoopla, it doesn't matter if other people have it checked out, it's always available. So it's just really cool.
That is really cool, and what a nice way to get, I drove from Utah yesterday, and so that's how I finished my book, was on tape, got through the whole thing, and then was like, the ending. So right now I'm excited for this. This is my next pickup read, because I want to do it as part of the community. And speaking of community, you guys have a bear that's trying to be named, because we're almost out of time.
Yes. We've got to name that bear. Name the bear cub. We've got 2 submissions so far, so we're going to run the contest in January. We've heard of Cubby and we've heard of Libby. But since it's only 2 submissions, both of them have some merit, but we're going to keep running it. But real quickly, I know we're out of time. Please remember, everybody, Vail Public Library is still there for you. We've got so many services and programs and things online that from the comfort of your home or office, we have 24/7 service. So just go to vaillibrary.com. You can find out all about what's going on. You can call us. You can email us. It's just all there.
Oh my gosh.
Even during COVID.
Even during COVID, which is so nice, because there's no better way to pass your time than cozying up with a good book, and I wholeheartedly believe that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So if people want to come in, what do they need to bring to get a library card? Where are you located, and what are your hours?
We're located right in Lions Head, right across from Dobson Ice Arena. We are on the in-town bus route, and that's the best places to just walk into the library and park either in Lions Head or the Village. 292 West Meadow Drive. We're open daily, Monday through Thursday, 10 in the morning till 5 in the evening. We did cut back our evening hours due to the COVID surge. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 to 6. All you need for a library card is an ID. It could be a passport, a visa, a driver's license from any state. We're good.
Oh my gosh, Lori, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you to all of you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday's edition of Good Morning Vail.
Coming up right now, customers get stranded at their local IKEA store.